Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Prepper Dad, and I've been away for a while. I have, in fact, it's been a few weeks. But a lot of things have just been going on, just personally, and just been busy. It's just that time of year. But I wanted to let you know, or to kind of uh, say what I've been doing. You know, this is a Prepper channel. September, this month that we're in, is National Preparedness Month, and my wife and I, we were talking a while back, and we were talking about the winter. You know, here in Georgia, it doesn't get too cold, but we do have a fireplace, and that runs off of natural gas. It has a natural gas insert, and it has, you know, our heater could do natural gas. You know, our stove, everything has natural gas in it, right? So, first of all, let me apologize in advance for the shakiness. I'm actually just using my arm to hold everything steady. This was a very impromptu video, but if I didn't do it right now, it might be another 8 days before I get something going. But we were talking about just the price of heating our home this winter, and what that could mean. And you know, there's different terms. You know, how much is the price per therm, you know, when it comes to natural gas. And we know that it's going to go up. We've already been quoted ridiculously high prices that's going to be happening. So we thought, okay, we have a fireplace, we want to use that as much as possible. But hey, going to the grocery store, getting that little red sack of kiln dried firewood just to have a fire, it's great and all, but it's going to add up really quick, and you might as well continue to use your gas, your heater to keep you warm. So on Facebook Marketplace, I just, hey, this is sorry, my arm's getting tired. So I put on Facebook Marketplace. I'm looking for firewood. You know, how much is a half a cord? How much is a cord? You know, just something to have an idea on what it's going to take. You know, I bought. Let me back up. I bought off of Amazon. They're great. They are two metal supports that you put 2x4s in. They go across, so you can put wood on them, or you put 2x4s, so they run. You know, I'm turning them sideways, but they run this way parallel, so you can stack wood. Boom, 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 boom. And then there's holes at the very end that will create the arm, right? So I've had those in my Amazon wish list for quite some time. Finally, it was on the Amazon Prime deal. You know, you get a text message, hey, here's the deal of the day. So I bought that. It was like 20 bucks off of that already great price. So I bought that, and I thought, you know what? I'll put this together. I had some wood in the backyard, but it wasn't really, it was, you know, trash wood. I'll use it for an outdoor pit, which is another video that I've been that I'll do later. Another project I've been working on in the time that I haven't been doing this. But going back to Facebook Marketplace, I was putting on hey, what can I get for this? You know, how much? You know, people were great responses. And then one guy said, hey, you can just take what you want. I'm moving, and all of this wood needs to go. And I said, bet, let's do it. So I don't know. So here's the thing, is that when somebody says that, you don't know what kind of wood you're gonna get. I had one response said, hey, you can have all the wood you want. They're kind of just clippings from tree branches that fell. I said, lady, I didn't say this to her, but I'm thinking, lady, you just want me to come and clean your backyard for free. I ain't doing that. So basically, it was, my guess is, she wanted me to come collect kindling. I said, nope. So I went over to this guy's house who said, hey, you can have this all for free, and if you want, you can take more. Some of the big stuff. So I thought, okay, well, you know what? You know, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. So I drove over there. I have a pickup, and let me just say this, side note, if you own a pickup, use it as a pickup. It is not for decorations, okay? Don't pimp out your truck. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But trucks are made to be trucks, all right? So let me just show you this real quick. I picked up all of this. I threw all of that in the back of my truck, and here's what I'm talking about. I can't turn this around, but here are 2x4s. There's 2x4s there, and if you look down here, here's the little bases. So 2x4s go in here, and they run all the way down there. 2 of them, so one on each side, and then you have these 2x4s to prevent this from falling out. So I actually don't even know how much wood that is, but as you can see, that's a lot of wood, and for free. And so all I had to do was load it in the back of my truck, haul it over here, and then stack it nice and pretty and neat. Now, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. So that's a project that I've been working on, and that's one of these things that is definitely 100% part of prepping. It's part of preparedness. You know, this right here is going to heat our home. It's going to provide warmth for my family. Okay, I need to tell you what just happened. I've never seen it before in my life, but if you rewind it a little bit to when I start to look around, if you can hear it, if you pay attention closely, I started to hear different things, and I knew it was a squirrel, because what else is going to make these weird noises on top of a house? So I'm looking, and next I see a branch fall off the house, and then I see a squirrel fall off the house too. Okay, whatever. But going back to this right here, this is part of emergency preparedness. This is a part of prepping. This is part of, you have to see what's going on. You have to hear what's happening for cost, for goods, for things like that, and then prepare for it. This right here is absolutely what I've been talking about in the past several videos. Looking forward, seeing what's happening, preparing for it. Get it? Preparing, prepared, emergency preparedness, prepper. It is not, sorry, I had a notification there. It is not anything crazy. When people, do you remember back not too long ago when there was like the prepper, it was a prepper, like National Geographic, you know, it was called The Preppers or something like that. It was a show that took preppers, and honestly, they made them look ridiculous. They made them look ridiculous, and I won't go into it. However, that's their goal, is to make common sense thinking, preparing for heat, preparing for food prices, preparing for gas, you know, preparing for anything that might come up that would make you reliable on the government, to make you reliable on them, to make it sound crazy. But let me just say that having this, if having firewood to keep my family warm and comfortable during the winter, so we don't have to spend a crazy amount of money on gas, if that makes me crazy, I'm okay with that. There's a bunch of other things that I believe in, that I stand for, and that I will, you know, till my dying breath. I want you guys to be aware of certain things that you're not going to find anywhere else. And so I want to thank you guys. Again, if this is something that you need to do, prepare for the winter now. It's just the first day of fall, I think. If it's something that you need to do, do it. Do it now while you can. Do it while nobody else is thinking about it. All right. So this is under a roof. It's on my porch. It's not going to get wet. It's not going to, I mean, it's great up here because you have the breeze and everything helping dry it out. So guys, be blessed.